Firstly, I'd like to apologize to everyone that I'm dropping my first video of the year very late. Guys, please just forgive me. Pardon me this time, especially those that had asked me when are you going to drop your talking video. Guys, it's not easy to juggle between family, work, childcare, and content creation. Right now that I'm talking to you, I'm making this record at 1 a.m. if you can see that clearly. And well, who am I to complain when I have you guys around me? Above all, I need to thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching my videos, for liking your comment, and also sharing my video. I appreciate that. For those coming across my YouTube channel for the very first time, my name is Temitayo Omosuyi. You can call me Temi, you can call me T, you can call me a combination of Temi T. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment in the comment section. And do not forget to turn on your notification button. My channel is more about encouraging people to look after their mental well-being because mental health is something that people do not talk about often. And I promise you guys, going forward in this video, we still got a lot of more gist to talk about regarding mental health awareness. And please kindly look after yourself, take care of yourself. Just know that all things work together for good to them who love God and are called according to his purpose. So, while I was looking at the internet, I could see that people had different experiences in year 2024. Why some people had year 2024 smooth, the other people had it rough. And maybe some people had a combination of both rough and smooth. Above all, I just want you to make a reflection about year 2024 while we are making progress in year 2025. It's important that you make this reflection because it helps you look behind you, those things that you think you should do better in year 2025, and maybe some things you need to just disregard and move past, if you understand what I mean. So I would say that year 2024, look at the things that had worked out or worked out perfectly, and what did you do that you think you can continue or even do better in year 2025. And also make a reflection about the things that you feel awful about or you feel sad about. Do you think you have an impact on the things that happened um negatively towards you that you're not happy about? So if it's something that you have an impact and you can work on, yeah, year 2025, definitely you can work on them. So you can be able to pull through year 2025 without having to deal with the mess of year 2024. An example of what I mean by making reflection about year 2024. For me personally, I think my own personal reflection, number one thing that is very significant to me is my work with God. I really need to be more consistent in my work with God in year 2025. That's one of the reflection I've made and the decision I've come to with the help of God to be more consistent in my relationship with God in year 2025. Another thing that I would like to mention is dealing with fears. I feel like year 2024, I had some fears that did not make me pursue some of my dreams that I would have loved to pursue in year 2024. So I kept procrastinating. I would do this, then, but before you know it, I'm pushing it again against another month. And looking at the year, at the end of the year, those things that I was worried about or scared about, I was wondering, like, okay, sometimes you just need to do some things, just do it, even if you're afraid. What I mean is, courage does not necessarily mean that um, you won't be scared, you won't be afraid. But courage means that you're afraid, but yet you faced it, you did it, and you overcome it. And also, in addition, another thing I feel like another thing another reflection I made about year 2024 is okay. I'm a very deep thinker. I think about everything deeply. And at the end of the day, I realized that sometimes you don't really have to think too much about some things. Sometimes it's just okay to, okay, make your reflection, but at the end of the day, just try to hand it over to God for God to settle it for you rather than thinking, adding one plus one plus two together. Sometimes it just could be one of the reason why your anxiety level is increasing by the day, and those things that you're meant to do you're not doing there because you've really thought too much about it. Sometimes you can even lose some genuine relationship or friendship in the process of overthinking things. And overthinking sometimes can even affect your self-confidence. So I've thought about that and realized that okay, yeah, 2025, no overthinking. I wouldn't want my overthinking to affect my personal life, to affect my family or my relationship with other people. But one good part of year 2024 that I did that I feel like I'm still going to continue to do is prioritizing myself. Guys, don't tag me as being selfish. Over the years or in the past, I've discovered that, okay, I forget about myself and I look out for people. I'm not saying that I should prioritize myself and stop doing the good that I've been doing, but prioritize myself. Sometimes you need to take good care of yourself to be able to take care of other people. Like now, I remember like some days ago, I was having a chat with my elder sister, and we were talking about mental health. I was like, oh, I'm just so stressed. I'm stressed about work. And my sister was like, you can't be stressed too. You that you're a mental health advocate. And then I laughed. Well, the reason why I mentioned this is that sometimes we need to prioritize ourselves, look after ourselves to be able to look out for other people as well. As a mental health advocate, I won't be broke. I won't be broken, and then I want to try to amend other people's lives. I'm not saying that situation will not happen that will break me, but I just pray that the temptation greater than me, may I not face it in Jesus' name. So all I'm trying to say is that prioritize yourself, look after your mental well-being. You know, I'm a mental health advocate and I love to encourage people about their mental well being. And this year we go harder, we go stronger, and we go better. I sincerely appreciate some people who sent me message that they would need a thorough explanation about mental well-being, mental health, mental illness, and they really want to understand some things. I promise you guys that going forward in my channel, I'm still going to do an in-depth explanation about mental health, mental well-being, and mental illness. You need to be mentally aware about what goes on around you, including family, work, finances, business, relationship with other people. Like in my past videos, I keep mentioning that everything about life would either impact your mental well-being positively or negatively. You know, dealing with people sometimes, if care is not taken, they can impact our mental well-being negatively. But at the same time, the people you mingle with sometimes could even be the source of your happiness. And businesses, finances, when there's no money, guys, not life, not the sweet when there's no money. You understand? There's a way it will impact your mental well-being as well. And talking about relationships, marriages, and raising children, just name anything that comes to your mind. There's a way it would impact your mental well-being positively and negatively. This year, by God's grace, if you're coming across my channel, you can't have depression. By God's grace, not by my power. I just want you to know that there's nothing you're going through that someone else out there is not going through worse. I just want you to remain happy, prioritize your happiness, and trust God the more, work with God. I'm a Christian. I'm not going to enforce my belief on other people, but it has really worked for me, trusting God and um handing over everything to God, even when I know that I can't figure it out myself. And I've still not forgotten the part two of the darkest moment that I spoke about some weeks ago as well. Going back to what I said earlier about people who had last year smooth, last year rough, or had a mixture of smoothness and roughness of last year, I just want you to make a reflection about all that had happened so you're able to make some amendments with which you are going to run with in year 2025. Meanwhile, I need to let you know, guys, that I'm not a mental health nurse. I'm just passionate about people's mental well being and people being aware about the things that could affect them negatively. Because if something could affect you negatively, then why do it? Why go for it? And if something can impact you positively, why not go for it? Why not push forward and have it? So I'm just passionate about talking to people about their general well-being, about their mental well-being, about lifestyle, about exercise, the food you eat, keeping fit, love God, and making healthy relationships because I can tell that I've got some friends around me that are very healthy for me. They are very healthy for my growth, and they are very healthy for my progress as well. So I feel like okay, the food you eat as well is important. Diet. Take your diet seriously this year. You don't want to go down on illness because of the kind of food you are eating. So I'm not a mental health nurse. I'm a nurse, but not a mental health nurse. And I just love to reach out to anybody that would like to talk about their personal lives. And because you don't have someone to talk to and you want to keep it anonymous, you don't want people to know you, or you want to seek for some advices, I will be dropping my email in the description section of my channel. So if you're able to send me an email, I can send you an email too as well to respond to you. And if there's any question you want us to ask the audience, but keep you keep you anonymous without people knowing that you are the one asking the question, please do not hesitate to ask any question you want to ask. And I'm also available for some program sponsorship, for collaboration or partnership regarding general well-being or mental health. I'm available to travel around the world if it comes to anything or any program that will help people come out of some mental challenges, mental problems, and to be able to boost their confidence and enable them know that okay, there are some things that you need to don't let me model things up. I'm just available for any sponsorship, or you want to come on my channel to talk about mental health, please feel free. Drop any message you have for me in the comment section and I will surely answer you guys. So, guys, after you've made your reflection about 2024, just remember that year 2024 is not going to happen again. It's gone and it's gone. This is year 2025, and you need to face it up front. Deal with every challenges that come your way, and know that you're not alone. Try to push forward, make progress. Anything that you feel like can weigh you down, just try as much as possible to pull through. List down your ideas, either businesses that will help your finances in this year 2025. Yes, I'll be bringing some people to my channel that will be talking to you about finances. They'll be talking to you about entertainment. They'll be talking to you about friendship, talking to you about saving, talking to you about work. So many things I've got to bring to the table. So, guys, about work, some people believe that traveling out of the country, you can only get job as a aircare support worker or as a nurse, and there are no other fields where you can work. It's not true. I'm going to be bringing some people to my channel that will be encouraging you or that will give you some advices on some other profession that you can explore. And also talking about relationships, I'm going to be bringing some of my friends to this channel, and we are going to I'm going to do some interviews with them, so you understand that friendship also have a major impact in our lives. And talking about is it businesses, don't worry, just name it. And if you have any suggestion, any comments, feel free to chip them in the comment section. I will not disregard, because you are my priority. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sí, claro.